All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Cherie Isabel Show, down to one of my absolute favorite parts of the show, News with Q, where Q keeps us updated on what's going on in our world. All right, husband, Q, what do you have for us?
Well, I've got a couple interesting stories. The first two actually tie together. So, as we all are aware of the student loan forgiveness that has been announced about a month ago, there have been 7 states that say they may tax that forgiveness amount.
What?
Yeah.
They southern states, aren't they?
There's a couple, of course, but a couple surprised me. One actually didn't surprise me. So the 7 states, Arkansas, California, Indiana, Minnesota, Mississippi, North Carolina, and Wisconsin.
Wow.
Yeah. So whatever amount is forgiven will be taxable. Now, we're fortunate we don't have state tax here. So
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
So we're good. So we don't have to worry about that part of it. So now I am going to this one shift a little bit. It may hurt some people's feelings because you know how those in our community revere Chick-fil-A.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So they had a tweet that went out that seemed to refer to the black community. And they apologized, and they said that it was a poor choice of words, which, people typically, say.
Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
Yes.
You know I believe that scripture. And you have to take time to type that out, so that means you thought about what you were saying.
That's what I thought. So what the tweet said, it was talking about spicy nuggets. It said, your community will be the first to know if spicy items are added to the permanent menu. And that was response to another guy on Twitter named Don who tweeted at Chick-fil-A. But people took offense to that term, your community. Yeah. So let's stop saying because obviously I'm not me because I don't eat meat, but a lot of people look at Chick-fil-A as the end all be all of fast food, and they
think Jesus came down and made it with his own hands.
They do, and it's most of us is like an ongoing joke in our community.
Right.
That happens. But yeah, so they came out and apologized for that because some people didn't like that.
It,
yeah, they didn't appreciate that. So real quick, back to the student loan forgiveness. This just came out. So there's over 700,000 borrowers who no longer qualify for the student loan relief. So
what happened?
Well, if you have private loans, so if you have what they call, what is it? Fail. I think it's fail is the term. I don't know what the acronym. Yeah, FFEL. Or if you have a Perkins loan, those are not held by the Department of Education.
Oh.
Yeah. So those are private loans. So if anybody out there has loans that fall into that category, unfortunately, you will not be eligible.
Oh.
Yeah. So there is a way to check. You can just Google it, and you can check and see if you're still eligible for a forgiveness. Lastly, this one is pretty interesting. So probably what the most used social media site, Facebook. So Mark Zuckerberg, who everyone loves to hate, he has recently lost $70 billion in net worth.
Really? How did that happen? What's going on?
It's one thing after another with Facebook. They make all their money obviously off of ads, but since they've changed their name to Meta, they're trying to get into kind of like that virtual reality space. Yeah. And so, there was a huge investment in the metaverse, which, I've seen commercials on trying to kind of push that. But obviously with that, and then the bad press that they always get for
Yeah.
allowing disinformation, things of that nature. But for him to lose 70 billion,
I don't even know. I can't even imagine what that feels like.
man, $70 makes me want to cry.
Right. Right.
So to lose 70 billion in net worth, I thought was just crazy. So it knocks him down to like the 20th richest person.
Oh,
So
only the
he's
20th.
only the 20th. Yeah, he's still rich. But to lose 70 billion, like that is like crazy. One person. So, but that is all we have for this week.
All right. Thank you so much, husband. And that will conclude our segment, News with Q.